Today, I'm going to be running you through a Google Sheet I've just put together that is going to help us scrape the SERPs for as many keywords as you'd like, and then be able to group the keywords based on SERP similarity. So based on how many URLs are appearing across the keywords, we will get defined groupings between the keywords. So today we're going to be using a tool called SERP.dev. And so you just have to come in here, you sign up, you get 2,500 free SERP queries on sign up, which means you can basically categorize 2,500 keywords for free and receive full SERP information for them. If you want to do additional categories or additional groupings, additional SERP scraping, you can come in here and buy for 50 US, you get $1 per 1,000 additional. And then you can get down to 30 cents per 1,000, but obviously that's quite a significant amount of SERP scraping if you want to go that level. So you just sign up, follow the flow. There's no credit card or anything required on sign up. Just enter your details and you'll get going. Now I've obviously already signed up, and so you come in here, you get your dashboard, you go to API key, and you'll be able to copy your API key, and then that will go in the settings tab of the Google Sheet. Now, once you put that in the settings tab, which I can show you in a minute, you just make sure you got all your keywords in column A and then all your search volumes in column B, because what the categorization is going to do is once it's scraped the SERPs, it's going to use that data and then it's going to assign a parent to each group, which will be the highest search volume keyword within that group of keywords. So just paste your keywords in, paste your volume in. I have, I think I put 500 keywords up here. Now, what the tool is going to do, it's going to scrape the SERPs, the top 10 rankings for each keyword. It's then going to pull in related searches, and then it's also going to pull in the people also ask. So there were a few people that might want this data, so I thought I'd add it. SERP gives it back to you anyway, so why not just include that at the same time? So if we go back to the keyword sheet, wait for the buttons to show up. They're both set to special code that will run within the Google Sheet, so sometimes they don't appear straight away. All we're going to do is click Extract SERPs. That's going to start running the script straight away. And so it's going to run, there's a batch size on the settings which you can set. SERP only allows you a certain amount of queries per second. So I've set it to 30 to make sure we're within the 50 queries a second. You can obviously increase it and test. And that's just going ahead and scraping in those batches. And so I'll show you the SERP sheet in a second. But every time it finishes a keyword, it's just chucking on scrape there. So we're already halfway through that and we're 30 seconds in, 40 seconds in. So it does it pretty fast. Obviously, increasing that batch size will help it move faster. We're sitting at 350, but while that finishes, I'm going to come into SERPs here and show you the data that's coming back. So we're getting keyword, position, title, and the ranking URL. So we now have the top 10 rankings for a massive list of keywords here, like thousands of rows of data. We also have the related searches for each of the keywords. So you can see here that Casper King pillow, Casper original pillow, hybrid pillow, firm pillow topper, extra firm mattress topper, etc., etc. So it's all straight from the SERPs. And then, of course, we have the PAA, or the people also ask data, coming in, where we have already 1,500 rows there. So if we go back to the keywords, chances are we are finished scraping. Yep, so we've got scrape status next to all of them. Now you can add more keywords and just click Extract SERPs. It won't scrape them again when scraped is already there. So you can add new ones. It will continue the data. But then all we do is click Group Keywords. This will send it off to another little script that then will come back with those groupings. Shouldn't take too long at all, and there it is now. So we've got all these different groups that have now been created. You'll see by the group number. And then we'll see the different parent keyword that's come back. So you'll see that both purple pillowcases, where pillowcases is 2 word, and pillowcases is 1 word, have come back as a single group here. And then it's parented pillowcases with 2 words as the parent keyword, because that is the one with the highest volume. Same here, sheets and pillowcases has the highest one. And then you'll see here group 4. So group 4 was up here. That's also got the sheets and pillowcases one there. And so we scroll through, you'll see a heap of different groupings. They are obviously a little bit together because of how my keywords were sorted already, but you'll see duvet cover there. You'll see these 2 Valentine pillowcases. So we've got Valentine's Day pillowcases is being grouped with Valentine pillowcases. And yeah, that has been completed across those 500 keywords. So within 5 minutes, we've completely categorized everything there. So again, you got to come along and sign up for serper.dev first before you can get started. You'll come along here and you'll be able to do the settings. So on that settings tab, you'll paste your API key here. I've obviously gotten rid of mine here, so you can't use mine here. But then what you've got is another few other settings that you can set. You've got Google location, so obviously US, GB for UK, AU for Australia. You've got the normal Google location list here. You've then got language, if you want to change the language. You can then also change the number of results here. With serper.dev, you get the first 10 results for 1 credit, and then it's 2 credits for any more. So you could set it at 100, but what you'll do is instead of having those 2,500 free, you only get 1,250 for free because it costs 2 credits per scrape. You can then disable the related and PAA scraping if you want. You've obviously seen how fast it is, so it's all right. But if you do want to process 5, 10, 15, 20,000 keywords at a single time, it would be advised to disable this. Otherwise, it might be a longer process running through. And then we've got the batch size like I was talking about. And then the final setting here is SERP Similarity score. So I recommend a 0.4 or a 0.5 for a decent enough and tight enough group. If you want a more broad group here, you could do 0.2, 0.3, and that way you only need 20, 30% of the URLs within the SERP rankings to actually match to categorize the keywords. Or you could go even super tighter and go 0.7, 0.8, even 0.9 if you really want, and that'll just highlight essentially exact duplicates keywords. But that's completely up to you. You can toy with this as you need. Update your scores here. Come back to keywords. Just delete the existing data. Or you can just regroup if you'd like, and that should override it. But it would be best to just duplicate this out, have it saved somewhere in case the script does do something that it shouldn't do, and then reprocess your categories. So I hope you guys find this useful and as useful as what I've found it in the last few days playing with it. Good luck with it. Shout out if you've got any questions. I'm more than happy to help and see if there's any feature requests you'd like on it. Cheers.